Barber Rick Stylist, soon to become Ferreri Barbershop. Colleen Green, The Standard. Scugog. Phil Ferreri is the new owner of Rick's Barbershop. He also has a location in Lakefield, which he has run for 30 years. When asked why Phil chose to open a branch in Port Perry, he responded, "Port Perry is very similar to Lakefield. The demographic and clientele is very similar. I chose Rick's because number 1, he wanted to sell it, and number 2, his clientele pretty much matched my own in Lakefield. It has that old small-town feel, but it's closer to the GTA, so it's got a bit of a mix. So I chose Port Perry." The Standard asked, because Phil's father is also a barber, did this affect his career choice? He replied, "It's a funny story. I was actually in the Italian Culinary Arts program at George Brown College, and my gut told me to get out of it. I just had a feeling I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. But I didn't know what to do in the interim, so I decided to learn my dad's trade until I figured it out. My dad came from Sicily, and he was a barber. He taught me the trade." Charlie the barber has joined Phil at his new location. It turns out Charlie's dad is also Sicilian and a barber. They have 68 years of talent, skill, and experience between the two of them. "I like conversing with people. I like making them feel and look good. I like all aspects of it," said Phil when asked what he loves about being a barber. Phil's goal is to create a fusion where old tradition meets modern. They offer classic barbering, including hot shaves, and they can create any haircut there is. "We are a true barbershop. We're not like a salon with a barber pole out front. We cut men's hair very well, and we're really good at it. I just want everyone to know it and to come and give us a try," Phil explained. The business name will be changing from Barber Rick's to Ferreri Barbershop, but they will be keeping the old phone number. They are located at 94D Water Street in downtown Port Perry. You can book your appointment by calling 905-985-1998.
The Gathering Place is open at the Uxbridge Senior Citizens Club. Courtney McClure, The Standard. Uxbridge. The Gathering Place at the Uxbridge Senior Citizens Club, USCC, has been open since May 1st. "Social interaction is key to mental health," said Uxbridge Town Councillor Bruce Garrod. "Creating a casual place to meet and give aging adults a place to interact with friends and meet other people is what the Gathering Room is all about. I've been involved in every step of the development of the Uxbridge Senior Centre," explained Uxbridge Town Councillor Bruce Garrod. The Gathering Place is its own room within the USCC and has been redecorated, including the addition of fully accessible washrooms and brand new age-appropriate furniture. There is an area for quilting, a large TV, a computer, and a kitchenette including a fridge. Coffee and tea are also available. Although the Gathering Place is being designed with older Uxbridge residents in mind, nobody will be turned away if they come to check it out. For younger visitors, there is a youth center located across the hall from the Gathering Place, where students usually visit after school hours. Anyone curious can drop into the USCC Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., not including holidays. I'm excited for what is being created, and my vision of the Seniors Centre being the logical destination for all things senior-related has been fulfilled, stated Councillor Garrod. Since COVID-19 restrictions have been lifted across the province of Ontario, there are no COVID-19 restrictions set in place while visiting the Gathering Place. People are welcome to visit as long as they are comfortable. For more information about the Gathering Place or other activities available at the Uxbridge Senior Citizens Club, please visit www.uxbridgeseniors.com.
DDSB absence data shows promising results. Dan Kearns, The Standard. Durham. The Durham District School Board, DDSB, feels they are trending in the right direction in terms of absence data. At a standing committee meeting on Monday, May 2nd, Director of Education Nora Marsh provided an update on staff absences. Some positive news on that front. We're seeing approximately 5% decline on the part of staff, Ms. Marsh told trustees. She also stated the board is seeing some positive data about student absences as well. we have seen a decline in terms of the number of absences. April 11th to 14th was the highest week since January, where we saw an average of 13,500 absences per day. Last week, we were down to approximately 11,600 on average per day. So, we're definitely seeing a decline in that, which is positive news for school operations. Absence data has become more prominent since the Ontario government announced a change to COVID-19 testing protocols earlier this year.
Councillor Doug Elmsley to run for mayor of Kawartha Lakes. Dan Kearns, The Standard, Kawartha Lakes. Kawartha Lakes Councillor Doug Elmsley will be running for mayor of the municipality. The current Ward 3 councillor was the first to officially file to enter the mayoral race when nominations opened on Monday, May 2nd. I am very excited by this prospect and look forward to engaging with you during the course of the campaign, Mr. Elmsley said in a statement. The intention of my campaign is to improve the services which comprise our public services. The key areas of concern are waste management, roads and infrastructure, and the landfill crisis. It is also time we prioritize the completion of our secondary plans so our housing targets can be achieved. We will continue the downtown improvements in our urban areas, and while focusing on these issues, we will also strengthen our collaboration with our citizen and volunteer groups to help them achieve their goals. Also, in his statement, he added fiscal responsibility would be important to him as mayor, and he would also focus on employee retention and recruitment in order to maintain and improve service levels. Mr. Elmsley has served as a Kawartha Lakes councillor since 2006. He served as the Ward 6 councillor during 2006, 2010, and 2014 terms, before becoming Ward 3 councillor in the 2018 election, after council voted to change the number of wards they had and the geography of the wards.
Kawartha Lakes paramedics report alarming numbers. Dan Kearns, The Standard. Kawartha Lakes. Kawartha Lakes paramedics see some startling trends in their service numbers. At a Kawartha Lakes Committee of the Whole meeting on Tuesday, May 3rd, Paramedic Chief Randy Mello provided councillors with an update on their key performance indicators. Chief Mello told councillors their call volumes increased by 15.2% in 2021, and their urgent or life-threatening calls increased by 18%. Something through the pandemic has caused a really interesting, startling, unprecedented increase in call volumes, Chief Mello said. The number of mental health calls are going up. The number of cardiac calls are going up. The number of traumas are going up. Everything is going up. The paramedic chief then further broke down those numbers. We're having a vehicle movement every 18 minutes, and we're responding to an urgent or life-threatening call every 34 minutes in 2021, and that's extremely busy. However, he noted, they've met or exceeded their targets in regards to response times. The service has been seeing increasing time spent offloading patients to hospitals. So far, in 2022, the numbers are almost alarming. In 2021, we had a total ambulance offload time in excess of 30 minutes for 726 hours throughout the year, Chief Mello said. So far this year, year to date, we are at 505 hours just for the first 4 months, so it's gone up incredibly.
The Standard Podcast was produced by Greenstream Studio for the Standard newspaper.